What's up guys, FuryTV here, and we're back with another episode of Poker Hands. Before getting into it, I would like to ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos, as your support is allowing us to continue posting videos on a daily basis.
Sai also short, all moves all in with ace-5 suited. +3. Kelly at ace-8 off in the cutoff. I think given how tight Sai's been, this is a tough one. He's got 3 players behind, including the short stack in the big blind. I think she can let this one go.
475. 425. 475. You sure? 575, sorry. I think that stack is wrong. Yeah, the blue. 600. 600? 600.
She does make the call. And Mark finds ace-king in the small. Of course, Canada stuck with ace-king just before the break. Taking a very peculiar line with it. This time, should be pretty easy to play. 3-bet here should knock Kelly out. He does make it just shy of 2.4 million. David, well, with 6-7 suited. May decide just to put this in.
2,300,000.
Chances are Kelly's folding. As you can see, it's 34% equity. Would not be a bad spot to get it in at all. As it is, Sai at risk against Mark. Sai needs a 5 or spades here.
Pull your money. It's only 600.
King 9 deuce. Well, that pretty much seals it. Well, wait a minute. 4 on the turn, 3 on the river. Runner, runner straight. King 9 deuce. Sai needed perfect, perfect, and he found it. And the 3-4 run out.
I think it's 600. It's on it. Yeah, it's in the pot. Oh, yeah. It's on the pot. No problem.
Wow, look at this hand. Ferraldo with the nuts. Queens full. I'm guessing Kevin's open under the gun. Ferraldo's peeled from the small. Anthony from the big. I imagine the flop checked round. And wow. Zeno gave up his 8s, but Kevin calls with deuces on this board. Oh my god, what a river card. The dream. Kevin's made a call on the turn where he can beat nothing, and has now pinged the one card that's going to get him to almost certainly double up Ferraldo here. This is gin. Ferraldo's deciding just how much to bet. What does he think Kevin has? Expect Ferraldo to go big here. And Kevin, I'm sure, thinks he has the best hand now. Will be moving all in. $5.25 is the bet. Kevin will do a bit of acting here with his full house.
To raise.
There is the raise. Ferraldo
1.2 million.
cannot believe his luck. He has the nuts and has been raised on the river by Kevin. Just a matter of time. He puts those chips in the middle. Question will be is, can Kevin fold? He does move all in. Ferraldo should never 3-bet, shove this river with worse than deuces full. Will Kevin know that? Will Kevin get away from this? Ferraldo's not going for all of it. Makes a size to make it really hard for Kevin to fold. Just a million more.
And call.
Kevin quickly calls. Ferraldo shows him the queen's full.
Queen's full of jacks.
Well, Kevin flashes him the deuces.
Like not a lot. If I'd known I had that, I would have shoved.
How much?
2.2.
I heard that, Ferraldo. If he knew he had that, he would have shoved. He just didn't think Kevin could ever be as strong as a full house. The way that hand played out.
He's not made any like tight folds, I would say.
No, peeling
He
from
could
the
have peeled with ace-6 suited versus a 3-bet earlier, but I thought it would have been
yeah.
an inappropriate fold, as far as I'm aware.
Wow, flops straight on the Queen Jack 10 board. Enio with second pair.
And just to note, we didn't even note that Enio's made a very loose open here.
It's opening up.
But it's a game flow open. This is why he's
Yeah.
open, because
He hasn't played many hands.
He's using his squeeze-a-vig, as Phil Lark would say, where you sit there for a while and do nothing, and then you pull off a move just because you've been doing nothing.
Cool.
I think you just have to call. You just have to let him keep going. And as Enio, I really don't like this flop bet. It's kind of like he's bluffing. Like,
Oh, I thought he was reaching for chips. He's reaching for time chip.
oh, he's time banked, is he?
26 million in the pot. Anton with 38 million behind. I can't say he can do anything other than check here.
Do I think 16 million would have gotten paid off?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I think 16
I
million
like,
had to
I
get
like,
paid off. Well, he has bet. Look at this, 8.2. I think this is just a case of he's just trying to protect his equity against straight draws and
well, he's in that weird limbo spot where
doesn't want to check
he
back
wants
and
to
call a big
protect-
bet on the
yes,
river.
he wants to just pay 8 now and check the river always.
Right, and Anton, given he's seen a lot of strength here, well, I'm going to say, there we go, he does just move all in. I mean, it just looks like he's up against the queen a lot, doesn't it?
I'm actually stroking my eyebrow.
Wow, he's
right now.
called.
He called. Oh Lord, this could be one of the ugliest suckouts. Like if he.
So, not a call. Oh my god! Oh my god. That is sick.
What is this game? Like it's just so
Wow.
ridiculous. Like.
You are watching PartyPoker Live Big Cash Game. Jesse May is your lead commentator, and I'm trying to make some sense of what's going on.
It is a beautiful set, Simon, and one of the first permanent TV sets built in a poker room, as far as I'm aware.
No.
No?
we built one at Dustle Door right at the beginning.
So it's pretty much the
Purpose-built
second,
TV
right
set.
in the
It's
Trickett
definitely-
room.
It's probably the first
room.
one.
Right.
It's the first one in Europe, I would imagine. Mr. T, Raises to 3,700. Stefan with 3-7. Will he be seduced by the fact that he has 3-7?
Wow, he's raised it from this spot.
And he is. It's like a psychological thing, isn't it? He's bet 3-7 and I've got 3-7. I'm going to call.
I have. That is interesting. Stefan is sucking wind here.
7,900.
I love when these two play a pot because you always have the chance of some real trickery going on. You know,
Trickery.
well, they can go 4 levels deep.
One bet 5,000.
Stefan going to peel here, Stefan.
Stefan goes 5 levels wide for breakfast. He's thinking, so I'm thinking, but he knows I'm thinking, he's thinking.
Yeah.
There he goes, 7-3 of hearts. Show him what you can do. I feel a check.
No chance. 17-9 in the middle. He's not going to be worried about 4-5, that's for sure.
One check.
And by the way, the reason I knew Sam was going to check
Yeah,
is
go on,
because I
please
was
do. I'm leaving in a
100%
minute.
to bet.
What's it? Hold on a minute. It's 25-9. I'm going at 9. I've had enough of this. Oh, no.
No, it's
Oh, he put the check in on the turn, and Stefan has rivered 2 pair.
Poor Sam. Poor
I
Sam.
just hate this game sometimes.
I'd love to actually know from Sam why he decided to check the turn.
One bet 15.
It's
Yeah, right, like you're going to fold.
well, he can't fold. So obviously the question is, can he raise?
You watch Sam's face when he does call.
I knew it, says Sam Trickett. I knew you had the 7-3.
It's crazy.
And for those of you who think that poker is an easy game,
I see in the Twitch chat, Flow Junkie asking how many people are signed up for the 25k. I don't have the exact number, but I know the answer is not a huge amount. Not like last year. We had a pretty big field in that event. This year, I gather the 25k is very small. $10-10-3. Well, this is gonna be fireworks between these two. Kelly defends with 10-7. Mark open 10-9. Wow, it's gone check on this flop. 6 on the turn. Split unlikely. Kelly cutting out. Well, pretty big bet. I like this sizing. Just under 2/3 pot. Again, Mark has a lot of showdown value when he checks back this flop, you would expect. So when she bets, she has to go bigger to target that. Little does she know, she's betting into the dominating 10-9. Given you bet the 5-2 early, you'd expect him to bet. And he flops strong, and wow, that is a deathly card. The only saving grace for Mark is that the flush draw on the turn has completed. Kelly praying that's what Mark has made with top full house. And well, he makes a swift call. He's lost a lot less in this pot than he was supposed to. If he'd bet this flop, this would have been a very big pot.
Saturday, we will crown a champion. Complete coverage right here on Poker Go. Jeff Platt alongside Brent Hanks. Find us on Twitter. He's at Buffalo Hanks. I'm at Jeff Platt. Coming to you from the Enjoy Resort and Casino in Punta del Este, Uruguay. Ezekiel with aces. I mean, this man has seen some hands.
Oh, trapping.
Just calling here.
He's hoping that somebody
Sean.
wakes up.
One, whenever you're ready. There we go. Sign in the bill. Ace-king.
Oh my gosh, that's it. How does this happen? Ezekiel, the one time, decides to just set the trap. It's going to work out to perfection.
Yes, it is.
Pablo has no choice but to grip, rip, all in, fire in the hole. And I don't know, Sean Bussey with 2 5s, he may decide he's going to go with it here. I don't know. Ezekiel with just under 5 million in chips.
We have seen Ezekiel 3-bet quite often. He's had it every time.
The stack size for Pablo, what Bussey is seeing, this is very troublesome.
The blues.
Yeah, it's 6 over there.
He has the sort of hand where he has to either fold or move it all in. You can't just really flat and open up the door for the opponent behind you to move it in. If you're going to get better hands to fold out, say he's got 8s or 9s, you have to move it in here. Great fold.
Instead, he lays it down. Excellent lay down. The snap call from Ezekiel. Here we go. Pablo Silva all in and at risk with ace-king against 2 aces. Ezekiel was just on the other side of this, now looking for aces to hold. Pablo has backdoor spades. Pablo has backdoor spades.
Oh
Pablo
my gosh.
has backdoor spades.
Oh my goodness gracious. What a bad beat served up here. Pablo out there shoveling. Another spade. All the spades coming on home.
Up to more than 2.8 million just like that.
Never a doubt, huh?
Yeah, those who weren't listening. Well, it turns out he kind of, it sounds to me like Trickett lost on technicality and somehow got away with this.
Most definitely lost. Trickett welched on a bet. I'm not saying he's not to be trusted, but
he
he's
did
just not
welch
to
on a
be
bet.
trusted. He's not to be trusted on clothing bets, let's just say.
Yeah, so last longer bet, Trickett won by not entering the tournament.
Yeah.
Yanni limps under the gun, ace-10 of hearts. Again, don't favour limping strategies, but it's okay as long as you have some sort of balancing strategy. And well, Chris is going to raise in position. I don't think he realised there has been a limp when he's...
I mean, if people don't know you, the limp from under the gun is frequently not re-raised because, you know, it is the kind of thing that people do with aces.
Yeah, looking at the size, Chris sort of looked up after you made the bet. I don't think he realised Yanni limp, but of course he would still play this hand. With that information, makes Anthony's situation a little different because he has ace-queen suited, and he's now playing against a raise after a limp, but where the raiser didn't realise there had been a limp, so the ranges are different, but he's still going to worry about the under-the-guns range. So I think he does the best thing here, and just flat call with ace-queen suited, a fine hand to go multi-way. Roberto, ace-4 suited. Of course, he's also in, and now Yanni in at a discount with ace-10 of hearts. So all sorts of things going on here. 4 very playable hands. What chance of the case ace, Andy?
What the chance? Even money, either it comes or it doesn't.
There we go. Correct answer.
That's why I go. Business. I like it. Like 4? 4 deuces would be
Let's
good.
have an interesting flop here.
Queen 5-3. We had 3 suited aces, so of course it comes the other suit. Anthony, though, with top pair and the backdoor spade draw and the button. Everything looking good for him. Roberto going to come out firing with a gut shot. Never slows down. It's hard to see how he lost the last longer bet.
Yeah. And therefore your conclusion that he always seems to be wearing these outfits makes sense as well.
Yeah.
How many?
Chris, seen enough of Roberto to know 9s is worth a call here. And Anthony with an interesting spot here, whether to raise or call. They're pretty deep, so I'd lean towards a call. Keep some of those weaker hands in. He knows the bad cards are diamonds. In this case, it doesn't have to be. But not too many bad cards aside from a diamond. 8 of spades is pretty gin, gives him the nut flush draw. Roberto, I mean, come on, Roberto, you've got to slow down eventually. This is crazy. I mean, this is I appreciate he's going as aggressive as possible, but this is burning money now.
The only thing is they are very deep, so a re-raise here means that Anthony's committing his entire stack.
Oh, Anthony's never raising. He's got top pair, top kicker, and the nut flush draw. He's going to let Roberto dig his own grave.
Let's see if Roberto can hit a mouse.
Oh
yes, he's hit the mouse.
God.
He's hit the mouse. That's called the baby bounce, boys.
There is no justice for Anthony as Roberto.
Now, the question is, how much will Roberto bet? I mean, he's hit the rat, the duck. No, the rat's the 3, the mouse or the duck.
I mean, I'm getting confused. What's a 5 other than a 5?
It's a 5.
Oh, okay, there's no name for this, okay. So now he's made gin.
Value bet, clear value bet.
He's going big.
Absolute. No, he's not that big.
It's pretty big. He's going pot, over pot, 980.
No, he's not. He's not going 980. He's going about 400 or 500.
No, you see those pink chips, those red chips, they're 500s, Andy. I know you probably got that far on a tournament for a while. But
how much does he bet? Oh, he's got a red chip.
Yeah,
I didn't
red
see
chips
that.
in
Sorry.
play. Andy usually out before those come into play.
Now, personally, I think this is a mistake. He's bet too much, but let's see.
I think it's getting a lot harder for Anthony now, but the diamonds have missed. Well, I think what hands does Roberto 5-3 with flank from the small? 5s and 3s, obviously prime candidates. Missed diamonds, there are a lot of. Of course, he could have a hand like 4-6 or ace-4 with diamond draws that got there. May have a hand like 6-7 of spades that kind of stabbed the flop, picked up extra equity.
I mean, if he's called in this, he's
he does call. I think this is a good call. Against Roberto, you just look at his...
You got to feel sad.
Look at that face. 3 outed. And Roberto getting max value on the river. And I think this is a call for Anthony. You just seeing what we've seen from Roberto. He's playing a little bit above the clouds today.
Yeah, I think Roberto's got awfully lucky. Anthony.
I'm going to try and find out. Let's see. Pablo MC, dear Google. Have you ever listened to any of the music, Jeff?
I have not, no.
Okay.
I did listen to that freestyle rap that you mentioned earlier alongside Phil Hellmuth.
See if he's on Spotify.
Going to guess he is. How's your music streaming account doing? You told us yesterday it was hacked.
Well, I'm back to normal. I changed the password.
And good to go?
Yeah. I don't know how to take devices off that are on there, though. This guy, somebody...
Yeah, it's not your device.
Left
it's
a device
very
on here.
difficult.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, who that is, but...
I think you can do that off your phone.
You can?
Remove one of the
look
devices.
Look at this rotation. What is this? Miri Army... Add
hacked again,
key,
folks.
New era of trap. Sing original motion. No, that's
no,
my
that's
you.
That's
my
you
kids.
guys. Yeah,
that's my kids.
Omar versus Jorge. Small blind versus button. Argentinian versus Argentinian. 8-8 deuce trips for Jorge. That'll work. Unfortunately for him, nothing really doing for Omar, although he does have a couple backdoor draws, and one of those draws comes in on the turn. Now does have the flush draw.
Omar, not the type to want to fold a flush draw. Oh my.
And gets there on the river with 136K in the pot.
Jorge is just going to be sick. He's going to call thinking, what have I done?
Almost a pot-sized bet. The smirk from Jorge.
He's escaped the trap Omar has. The straights get there. Obviously, the flush comes home. I don't know what straight he has. Sometimes, Jeff, you just have to pay him the money. This hand is too
This is one of those times. Omar Carranza takes down that pot. 1 cash on his tournament resume from 2016 at this very location. Finished 47th.
I figure I like the idea of playing this tournament where loads of the best players in the world aren't allowed to play. Seems like a good move to me.
It's a really great event. It's fun, and I love the concept of it.
Well, look at this. O'Dwyer raises up 200,000 with 9-7 suited. Isildur moves all in for 1.3 million. Andreas behind with the same hand. Ace King suited.
He's going to call for sure. Yeah, he's not going to go anywhere.
Yep.
So again, we're going to have a split pot here.
Well, they do have flush straws.
Yeah, they have flush straws.
Isildur's slightly better off given that O'Dwyer's raised and folded with 2 hearts.
He's far better off, but highly fanciful. It's going to be a chop pot.
And, well, both players have a backdoor flush draw.
They didn't know 2 hearts were
Well,
folded.
well, here we go. Andreas has a shot at it. Andreas has a shot to bust Isildur with a heart.
Unbelievable.
He has hit the heart.
That is just incredible because 2 hearts were folded.
I mean, how unlucky
all the
is
7,
this guy?
9 of hearts were folded, so that was a pretty brutal beat right there. No question about it.
He's 3
6
bet, 4
clicks,
bet,
and then
clicks,
just shove the rest of it
click
through.
Back. Just always getting ace-5 of diamonds in the middle, pre.
And R.I.P. Chad Batista, but nobody did it better than Lil
That's
Hold'em.
true. That's true. Lil Hold'em, just a legend. Chino with the ace-6 of spades. Chino still likes to get the chips in pre.
Not much has changed as far as Chino's game is concerned. He'll still do it. I love that about him.
Certainly not scared.
You know what I love about Chino?
Entertaining. What's that?
He's authentic.
Yeah.
Guy
Authentic
just doesn't
is the perfect
change. He
word.
just sticks right to it.
Roberto calls out of the big blind with 7s. And flops a 7 as it comes queen 8-7 all hearts.
Roberto very good at flopping sets. Chino very good at going runner for a straight.
He does turn the open ender. Roberto leads for 125K. Chino makes the call. And Chino rivers the straight, just like you said.
Doubt, really, that's just what he does. Chino doing Chino things. Perfect. Finds a way to just annihilate a straight. Romanello now. What do we do? Do we just simply check call? And he's going to bet for value, 325. Chino just going to flick in a call, I think.
All right. Straight.
Show me a flush.
Yeah.
Show me a winner.
Roberto, the top of the table. Nice hand. Chino Ream back up to more than 1.6 million. More than $11 million in live tournament earnings. Places him 79th on the all-time money list. Nice 49% boost to his stack. Brent, we saw plenty of Chino recently at the Australian Poker Open. 2 7th place finishes along with a 4th place finish in the 50K.
And even when he wasn't at a final table, he just found